because I barely touched the face of 2 people and pushed a police officer gently away with my feet. They are presenting me as this violent person. They are presenting me as this violent person because they have a desire to hurt me as much as fucking possible. Knowing what I have been through and how fucking far within the limits that really was, they are presenting me as this violent person with the desire to hurt me as much as fucking possible. Therefore, this video appeared on my For You page on TikTok, indicating that they are talking about the fact that I am a violent person behind my back. They are talking about punching other people in the face in this video. I didn't fucking punch anyone in the face. I touched 2 people in the face as hard as a fucking hog. And that was after they had decided that I should be tortured beyond all fucking limits with medications. And suddenly I am the most fucking criminal person on this entire planet. So it was this person which worked at the exercise center which became the owner there because I was exercising there and he is abusing me beyond all fucking limits. Yeah, because it is so fucking coincidental that he decided to buy the exercise center at that same day which I was exercising, and which decided to talk to me that day he bought the exercise center. And you know, the manipulative lesbians which are part of his system complained to him about me after he became the owner. Because, you know, obviously it is difficult for these lesbians that they are harassing me at the gym and following after me horny to the gym. So one day he decided to throw me out of the exercise center. And that day he had fun with humiliating me in front of fucking everyone. And he really enjoyed talking about the fact that I was about to be tortured with medications and be locked into a hospital. And according to him, I was this crazy maniac. And he was presenting me as this crazy maniac in front of fucking everyone while enjoying himself oh so fucking much. He was having a party inside of his body. Because he enjoyed the thought of torturing me, which does not deserve it beyond all fucking limits. And knowing how fucking bad it hurts to be tortured beyond all fucking limits with medications, I touched his face as hard as a fucking hog. I am also tortured by time every fucking minute of every fucking hour while being inside of that hospital, because I cannot stand being inside of that hospital. But that kind of falls into the shadow when considering medication torture. I cannot stand being inside of that hospital with these abusive people, because being around them is a fucking rape. And if they really enjoy torturing you inside of that hospital, they can even take your phone and the television and isolate you in your own fucking department where time goes even slower. So what I noticed some years later after touching the face of that man is that that man probably works at the hospital, because I saw the car from that exercise center standing outside of the hospital. The car from that exercise center were standing outside the Lovisenberg hospital where I have been a patient. So this criminal man, which became the owner of the exercise center where I was exercising, because I was exercising there, is probably a doctor. So let's talk about the second time when I touched someone in the face as hard as a hog. like in fear of being tortured beyond all fucking limits with the medications. I told this lady all about my horrible life, even though that is very private. And you know, it demands a lot of energy and resources from my mind and body to constantly be talking about my private life to other people, because you know, I'm doing the same thing over and over again, and no one listens at any fucking point in time. And of course, this lady looking like Ursula von der Leyen, and which is probably her sister or something like that, would not listen to me either. She was hard as a fucking stone in her fucking face, and she did not listen to a fucking word I was saying. And she decided that I should be tortured beyond all fucking limits with medications again, after I knew exactly what that felt like. So then I touched her face as hard as a fucking hog. But you know, is it some kind of fucking magical area that I touch your face? Because it is totally okay for you people to take me by force and lock me into a fucking institution against my will. But then you react to me barely touching your face. There is something seriously wrong with your brain. And that should be enough to describe their level of crime, but it feels kind of wrong to mention the fact that they are taking me by force, because that pain I have to go through because of that medication torture is so fucking much worse. Yeah, like lesbian with a 4-letter body language, and which I do not want to be in the same room together with, is rolling down my pants to give me an injection into my butt. I do not want to be dressed down by lesbians with a 4-letter body language. But according to these same people, these lesbians does not exist. Instead, I have trolls inside of my head, because they are not going to admit anything at any fucking point in time. But again, it feels wrong to mention that I am surrounded by lesbians with a 4-letter body language, which I do not want to be in the same room together with, because that medication torture is so fucking much worse. Yeah, I'm like forced to spend time together with more trauma. And that is not just a little more trauma, that is a lot more trauma. And they are increasing that torture by so fucking many levels, by injecting medications into my body against my will. Anyhow, I touched the face of this woman, which looks like Ursula von der Leyen, as hard as a hog, and what happens next was that many people attacked my body and put me into a belt bed and injected the fucking most horrible fucking medication into my body, and the most extreme fucking medication torture again. But yeah, you're mentioning that I touched the face of these two people because you want to hurt me as much as fucking possible after surveillancing me behind my back and knowing exactly what I have been through. So let's talk about this third time where I barely touched a police officer with my foot. They just showed up at my apartment one day, and then they decided that I was going to go with them to the hospital, where I knew that I probably were going to be tortured beyond all fucking limits with medications. And you know, on the way to the hospital, I was sitting in the back of that car with a fucking sadist, which was enjoying to torture me. And in the first road cross after leaving my apartment, I went out of that car because of that dickhead. And then I was attacked by the police, and when a police officer was holding me behind my back, this other police officer was standing in front of my face, and he was trying to provoke me on purpose because he was a fucking dickhead. And I didn't want to have this dickhead in front of me, so then I gently pushed him away with my feet. But then a lot of police officers attacked me like that was the most fucking criminal action on this entire planet, and they almost suffocated me in the back of that police car. But what it said about this in the police report afterwards was that I threw myself over the hood of that car. You know, the hood of that car was straight down. It is not fucking possible to throw yourself over the hood of a police car like that. Yeah, and that is like one of very many things which I have had to defend myself for in court afterwards. I didn't fucking do it! I didn't fucking do any of it! And because of these 3 incidences, I have had to constantly defend myself because other people are constantly presenting me as the most criminal fucking person on this entire planet because they want to hurt me as much as fucking possible. And you know, the lesbians even throw me out of different food stores. They are saying that they are afraid of me because they want to hurt me as much as fucking possible by throwing me out of that food store, even though I am afraid of them and not the other way around. And then I have to defend myself for this in court, and they are like, do you not think about the fact that other people are afraid of you, and do you not stay away from other people for that reason? Do you not think about other people when you're not doing that? So I'm like, oh, so I should not be allowed to go into the food store to buy food. And they're like, of course not, because you make people afraid. That is the biggest fucking lie on this entire planet. I am not dangerous, therefore I cannot make other people afraid. So you are lying. And then after using all of their fucking willpower, trying to throw me out of every fucking food store, they are saying that they have an eating disorder. You gotta stop fucking talking and moving. Because, you know, that show no actual understanding of what it actually means to have a problem with food. Therefore, you do not have one and you're just seeking attention. So, this is the video which appeared on my For You page on TikTok, which made me realize that they are talking about the fact that I am a violent person behind my back.
Have you ever punched someone in the face?
I have not, and I don't intend to.
My name's Kim, I'm from Pennsylvania.
Have you ever punched someone in the face?
Yeah. A friend, you know, and sometimes random strangers whenever they get drunk and
I'm Kaplan, and I'm from Mount Laurel, New Jersey.
Have you ever punched someone in the face?
Have you ever punched somebody in the face? Yes. Well, actually, it was a friend, and she did something that I just didn't agree with, and I just went.
Hey, I'm Beth. I'm from Sydney, Australia.
Have you ever punched someone in the face?
Yes.
Who?
My boyfriend.
Why?
He didn't really do anything wrong. I was just pissed at him.
My name is Sid Kaplan. I'm from I'm from New Jersey.
Have you ever punched someone in the face?
I can't hear you.
Have you ever punched someone in the face?
Oh, many times.
Also, they have made this dog Maddie with a name similar to my name popular on TikTok because this dog is aggressive and they are pretending that I am this aggressive dog. They are pretending that I am this dog Maddie because they have a desire to hurt me as much as fucking possible. And when they are talking about this dog, suddenly it is the owner's fault that this dog is aggressive, but when they are talking about me, it is my fault. On which fucking planet am I aggressive no matter how fucking bad other people are treating me? Even though I am using volume and I am using sound, I am not aggressive, but you are evaluating me and my body through your aggressive behavior. But I have not heard you mention one single word about your aggressive behavior. And instead, you are saying that this is all inside of my body because you have a desire to hurt me as much as fucking possible. A lot of animals are very aggressive and that has many times nothing to do with the owner of that animal. And there can be variation within that same race. However, it could also be that she is treating her dog badly and it is very easy to bring out aggression in a dog because dogs are aggressive. And you people seem to know more about everything than what you people are admitting officially. Animals are below the human being in evolution. Animals have small brains. And animals are for that reason very angry individuals. So many times the fact that this animal is angry has nothing to do with the owner. And no matter how much you train certain animals, that can never be changed. While I am as smart can be, and there is no aggression and anger inside of my brain, so despite that you people have treated me this fucking bad for 35 fucking years, I have not laid my hands on anyone. Yeah, because these 3 incidences mentioned in this video does not really count. Because then you should consider it as violence to give someone a hug. But you know, these 3 incidences has been mentioned again and again and again by healthcare and by the police, and they are like, we need to talk about your violence and how you should behave around other people. Oh my fucking god! Stop fucking talking and get the fuck out of my life! Yeah, and this has also been mentioned again and again and again and again by court. That is so fucking manipulative and that is so fucking corrupt because you know how fucking much of a devil you are inside of your own fucking head. And you know so fucking well that you are talking about this again and again and again with the desire to hurt me as much as fucking possible because you are a devil. And that is so fucking discriminating. I am looking at you and I am reading your body language. So I understand that this criminal fuck you are treating me as is in fact yourself. And then you are talking to me being my shrink or some kind of health personnel and talking about looking down on me and talking about how I need to manage my anger. I don't have any anger. That anger is inside of your own fucking brain. Based on these 3 incidents which I have told about in this video, they are treating me as the most fucking criminal person on this entire planet. So this is the aggressive dog Maddie, which is supposed to represent me according to them.
Hi, baby. Oh, I love you too. Yeah, so if you think that video is funny, it's actually not. So it's clear, it's very clear to anyone that has a Chihuahua that she is not treating her dog right, and that dog absolutely hates her. Like, there's no other way to put it. Anyway, this is Pippin. This is how a Chihuahua actually acts. And like, I mean, he's temperamental, but like, I'm his mom. He does not snarl at me. He doesn't bite me. Also, I don't use my dog as a prop though. Like, you know, I don't abuse him to get views on TikTok. So if you follow that person or anyone that literally thinks it's funny that Chihuahuas snap at them, they're doing it on purpose to get views. Sorry, I hate to break it. Like, look how easygoing he is. He's wearing a onesie. And sorry, I'm about to harass my dog. Whoop. Can't do this with one hand. Sorry, Pips. See, like, this is how Chihuahuas act. They're very friendly when they want to be, and when they're treated right. Right, Pips? Anyway, that is our message. Sorry, I'm done harassing you. I'm sorry. I'm done humiliating you. But anyway, me and this little guy are gonna go cuddle in bed, and he's not gonna bite me. That's my TED Talk for the day. Thank you. Chihuahuas are not as mean as some people on TikTok make them seem to be, because there's already a really bad stigma. So let's make the stigma worse by getting millions of views by making them seem fairly vicious. Look at them. So vicious. Are you gonna bite me? No, you could care less. Alright, anyway, that is all. Hi, baby. Oh, I love you too. Oh, that's so nice. I love you too, Maddie.
So you treat me like the most criminal fucking person on this entire planet for barely touching the face of 2 people after they said that they are going to make sure that I am tortured beyond all fucking limits with medications. Or they did not exactly say that they were going to torture me beyond all fucking limits with medications, but that is what it means when they want to hurt me as much as fucking possible. Therefore, that is what they are going to do if they get the possibility to do that. So, here are some words about what it actually means to expose me to the worst possible medication torture. And very many of you people want to torture me beyond all fucking limits for doing nothing wrong. Torture is much worse than murder, and you are much more than a murderer. Many of you have expressed this desire to torture me beyond all fucking limits with medications many times. And while going through that medication torture, I should have killed myself every fucking second. And it doesn't matter if many people are expressing this desire to torture me beyond all fucking limits with medications at that same time. Then each and one of you are murderers. So yes, you are serial killers. And no wonder why you people do not think that it is disturbing to use that word to describe other people. And you people did this towards someone that did not deserve this. And that is so fucking much worse than being a serial killer, because that can never be excused. These are some words from yesterday. They are very occupied by the fact that I touched the face of 2 people because they want to hurt me as much as fucking possible. Even though these people have made sure that I have been tortured beyond all fucking limits, and that is so fucking far beyond murder. I should have been able to do that towards them, and I should have been able to do the same towards them, and so fucking much more, because I had not done anything towards anyone, and I did not deserve this. They deserve it, and that cannot be equal. So I should be able to torture them with medications like they have tortured me with medications. And I should be able to go so fucking far beyond this, because they did something which is so fucking far beyond murder towards someone who do not deserve this. And then you react to me touching their face. Can we just say that, okay, I do not need to torture them more, because that is not fucking possible, but just as much and for just as long a period of time, and then you can count the amount of people they are going to kill while doing that. Or, I don't know, they are going to kill themselves within 5 seconds because they do not manage, they do not have the willpower. But yeah, if they were forced to be kept alive during that medication torture, then they would have killed fucking many people, even though they deserve it. Equal is not fair, but we could do equal and see how you handle that. You people, like, raise your hand if something someone said made you want to kill that person, but you're not in jail because no, but you did not do that because you didn't want to jail. And then you react to me touching the face, barely touching the face of someone else. Just for talking to you, you wanted to kill someone. And then you react to me touching a face of another person. So I stutter, and because I stutter, sometimes I have to say the same thing over and over again, and sometimes I have to make the same fucking video 30 times or something like that. And for that reason, I express my frustration in between 4 walls. And I am making some sounds in between the 4 walls while sitting in a room with myself and only me. And suddenly I am the most criminal fucking person on this entire planet, because these people which is surrounding me want to hurt me as much as fucking possible. You which is surrounding me behind my back and against my will, and which is observing my every reaction in order to try to hurt me as much as fucking possible, because that is what you want. You think that you have the right to say something about right and wrong. This is my body, this is my choice, and if I want to express sound within 4 walls while sitting in a room with my fucking self, that is none of your fucking business. But considering the fact that you are not supposed to be here, and this is none of your fucking business, what about having a little bit of understanding for the fact that I am saying the same thing over and over again 30 times while making 1,000 fucking videos, and then you react to me making sound because you want to hurt me as much as fucking possible. And considering the fact that I have been working with this for 33 fucking years and I am stuck in this situation still, but then you react to me making a sound. It must be a lot of devils and evilness inside of your head if just making a sound becomes this fucking criminal. So why don't you tell someone about that instead? It is just sound, no anger, no aggression, just sound. And I'm sitting in a room with my fucking self. It seems like you have a severe issue with respecting the fact that this is my body and this is my choice. I can make facial expressions and I can talk with a strict voice. It has nothing to do with anger because I do not have anger. But you are an angry person and I have not heard you saying that with a word. So I think that you should stop worrying about what other people are doing because you do not even manage to handle your own fucking body. Or they are not worried, they are guided by the fact that they want to hurt certain people which does not deserve it as much as fucking possible. And when that is what is guiding them, that is why this goes straight towards hell and all wrong. So I should probably mention that someone has recently been killed in this town where I am located. I am pretty fucking sure that this murderer is organized and planned with the intention to make me be held responsible for that murderer. Yeah, and I am pretty fucking sure that the police is involved. They do not care how much I have suffered, for how long and how unfair that was. They still have a desire to hurt me as much as fucking possible. And they surveillance me all the fucking time. They know damn well that I was not at that location of that murder. But they do not care and they want to hurt me as much as fucking possible. They know damn well how kind and innocent I am because they are using that for human trafficking all the fucking time. And you know, being surveillanced and knowing what I am doing at each specific moment in time does not help me a fucking shit. Because they did the same thing towards my brother. And they hold him responsible for a murder which he has not done for many years. Yeah, because just as with me, you are surveilling him all the fucking time. And you know, this murder happened very fast after you people closed the border. So it is very clear to me what the intentions you people have with closing the border. Because, you know, I have a lot of power and a lot of their activities is related to me and my person and their desire to hurt me as much as fucking possible.